I'm 51 and I had a fall that led to surgery. And since all canes are not created equally, I've decided to do an initial review on the Kango cane. Is it worth it? For educational purposes, I'm going to show you my injury. If you're squeamish, close your eyes or look away. I'll tell you when to look back. Okay? So, this is my injury. I broke my fibula. That bone that's broken, that's my fibula. I also dislocated my ankle. That was about maybe 10 weeks or so ago. For those of you who looked away, you can look back now. So, the reason why I'm testing mobility aid is eventually I'll need a cane. So why this cane? Because I love tech, and I think tech as we age is something that's going to be so incredibly beneficial. So the Kango cane has GPS, activity tracking. It's got like a flashlight. They say it's got smart grip, time, and most importantly, voice calling. Was it my first choice? No. My first choice was the one from Fujitsu, but I've called so many times. So hey, Fujitsu, if you're there, call me. Let's talk. I love the cane that you have. This is the box that it comes in. Already opened the box because I tried doing it on the floor yesterday and I basically couldn't get up. So it was already opened. One of the things that I will show you though is that I do appreciate is how easy it is to open. Like literally just a flip up and it opens. These are the items that came in it. So it talks about an in-home wall mount charger, travel charger cable, and AC wall plug. So in-home wall mount charger, AC adapter wall plug, travel charger cable. And then it comes with two screws, that red thing there that I have to read and figure out what that's about. And it's got the booklet that explains what this cane is about, the instruction booklet. And then here's the cane. My first impression of the cane is that it's lightweight. I'm lifting it with one hand. And the other thing that I like about it is that the instruction booklet comes in a larger size font. The writing isn't small, so it makes it super easy to be able to read what it says. It feels very light and very sturdy. So the website listed as 1.2 pounds with a maximum weight capacity of 250 pounds. So it's also adjustable. The website lists the minimum height as 29.5 inches and then the maximum height I think as 39.5 inches. So that's about 2 feet 5 inches and 3 feet 5 inches. Double check me on the whole math thing. But that's the height level that they've talked about. So the adjustments come with these, just like so you pull it and then you can adjust it. You push this little button in, turn, pull it to the height that you want it, and then it clicks in. In terms of design features that I'm looking at, this is a base of it. And I bought my crutch, one of my crutches to show the base. Yeah, see, it's dirty because I've been using it. So if you measure it, this is a little bit smaller. This is not like an official measurement. I'm just putting it on top of here. It's a little bit smaller than the base of my crutch. So I think it would probably be nice to have like a wider base for stability purposes. So I'm right-handed and this is the grip on it. It feels fairly comfortable. So even though I'm not able to walk as yet, like holding it doesn't feel like it would hurt my hand after using it for a while. I really like the fact that it's lightweight. I really do. It's so easy to lift. I really like the fact that it feels sturdy, that it doesn't feel cheaply made. So the structure of it feels very sturdy to me. So I really like that feature. I thoroughly enjoy the feature of the technology, the advancements in technology and how that can be beneficial to us as we age. Having a cane that can be used as a GPS that has a light source and that can be used for phone calls is fantastic. I'm going to insert a clip here of a video that shows how that works. The things that I don't like about it, I don't like the base. I think the base could be wider, but that's just my personal opinion in terms of the base. I don't like the fact that the phone feature is not a global feature. The GPS feature also is not a global feature. So this was something that was purchased in the States and is only able to be used with one phone company within the States. So let's talk about the features of the cane. Turn on the power button. You see features like the time. You see features like the steps, so activity levels, the steps that you've taken. It shows features like feet and it shows minutes. It also shows, what is this? Rewards. So that's kind of interesting right there. Then it goes back to the time again. And on top here, you've got the activity, the connectivity, as well as the battery power. Here you see this red light. It means that this battery needs to be charged. The button is there for the phone calls. And then there's a button, once you press it, it's on the bottom here, and that's the light source. And you press it again, and that turns it off. I like that light source feature because sometimes if you're sitting around and you might need a light or something falls, you need a light, it's right there. Having a cane with the capability to be a phone while you're out walking or while you're out in the garden or while you're just out doing day-to-day activities is also helpful if you have mobility issues. Carrying a phone as well as a cane can be a bit challenging. So that is a feature, or the technology portion of that is something that is really beneficial. Let's talk money. As you can see, I'm showing you the receipt. It was originally $3.99, and I should have been clear earlier. This video is not sponsored. This money is from my own piggyback. And they give a 10% discount, so the total price becomes $3.59 and 10 cents. This, as far as I'm aware of, is the only technologically advanced cane in the market. The one that I mentioned earlier from Fujitsu is a prototype. So that's not available as yet, as far as I know of. The safety features such as a phone, GPS tracking, and even the light. Those are three safety features that I think are super important for any individual that has any type of mobility issue. So whether or not it's worth this price is based on those safety features. But to give a full review, once I have full weight bearing capability, then I'll be able to give a part two, which will make a full review of the cane. And then I'll be able to say definitely whether or not that $359.10 is worth that price. But because of the limited mobility, I have to wait just a moment. If any of you have used the Kango cane in the past or are purchasing one or know anyone who has purchased one, please drop a note in the comments. I think it's important that as a community of people who are aging, that we share these resources. So as soon as I'm able to weight bear again and upload the part two, I'll do that, and then I'll make that final thought and decision of whether or not this is worth that $359 price. But this at least gives you a start of whether or not this is something that you would even consider buying for yourself or someone that you know that has limited mobility. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll talk to you soon.